Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary, and this is not David. So, I just got done recording the video that I'm going to release for Thursday, and it's 6:45 on Wednesday. So I thought, I'll go out and see what his big announcement was. I thought it was going to be on Venezuela and justifying his blockade of the Venezuelan shadow fleet of oil tankers and potentially trying to justify a war with Venezuela. I think I'm getting the cart in front of the horse a little bit. No, what he decided to do was he's releasing bonus checks to military personnel from the ranks of private to colonel, I believe, in the amount of $1,776 as a warrior dividend for all of the sacrifice that they make for the United States. That's the big announcement. He's bribing the military. And of course, tariffs are going to pay for this because tariffs are good. And while we're at it, let's take a shot at Joe Biden because I inherited a mess. I'm fixing it now. Here's some money. Love me, love me, love me. It's just, the man is just a child. He's trying to buy time. He's trying to buy votes and he's trying to buy time. And he's using, he's using tariffs as his lure. This goes right in hand with saying, I'm going to send out bonus checks to all the citizens because of the tariffs are bringing in trillions of dollars, and everything's going to be great. He's doing whatever he can to shore up his sagging ratings. And if you, spoiler alert, that's ultimately kind of the motivation behind Susie Wiles' interview with Vanity Fair. So if that's what the video that's going to drop in a couple hours is going to be on Susie Wiles and Vanity Fair. And why on God's green earth did she do this interview? And that's kind of, that was kind of the aha moment as I was going through the readings. Like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing. They're trying to come up a way to change the narrative. There's a lot of really interesting things going on. Jack Smith just came out. He had he did some testimony at Congress or with the House, closed door, but he basically said that they had enough evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump tried to interfere with, he committed election interference in the 2020 election. And Trump is scrambling. He has to change the narrative. He has to change the direction. And he's getting more and more desperate, which I think explains a lot of what we got going on. So for entertainment purposes only, these warrior bonuses here, the warrior dividend, will this have a significant long-term change in Trump's popularity, or is this just going to be a little bump? Okay. King of Wands, he feels he needs to take some actions. I need to do something bold. I need to do something decisive because I'm really struggling in the approval rating is struggling. The challenge is that Trump still wants to get his way. What he doesn't realize is his approval polling is poor. There's some alliteration because of the decisions he's making. All right, the actions you're taking because you're selfish is what's causing your approval rating to be bad. You want your approval rating to change your actions and bring it to a higher vibration. Energy underneath it, Four of Cups. That card came up in the Susie Wiles reading. Just not happy with how things are looking. I've got to try something different. Give me something else, because nothing else. I'm fixated on these bad polling numbers. And I've got to distract from the Epstein files, because that's coming too. In the past, you got the High Priestess, the secrets that are coming out. Susie Wiles let loose a couple of insider tips of what's going on, and I need to do something. I need to take some action to change the direction, because I don't like where I'm at. The secrets are starting to come out. The current energy is Two of Wands. If I'm going to have a future, I need to do something. I need to take action. He's all about action. He doesn't think through the actions. He just needs to take actions. Overarching energy is a Six of Swords. I need to get away from where I'm at. I need to get over there, because it's nicer over there. And I'm struggling right now. Lesson to be learned is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want to improve your approval rating? How about stop being a jerk and start offering things that, a peace offering, if you will. How about kindness? How about empathy? How about starting that instead of punishment? Outcome, the Hermit. He's going to keep trying to find a different path. This is, giving a peace offering is just not, it's what he needs to learn, but he doesn't do it. He always doubles down. And he's going to just keep trying to find a path that involves not offering a peaceful gesture. Okay. That didn't, I kind of strayed from the question, so let me ask the question. So let me just do a yes or no. Will this have a long-term impact on the opinion of Trump's presidency? I kind of got off track and started into, why he's doing it and not whether it was actually effective. So let's take a look. Will this actually be effective in changing the popular opinion of Donald J. Trump? Just a yes, no. It'll be a quick four-carder. Will it change the opinion? Well, something's coming to an end. Okay, so I guess don't get too cocky, Gary. This is either one of two things. The negative opinion of him will come to an end, or he's at the end. I know which way I'm leaning. Okay, he's at the end of his reign of terror, if you will. People are excusing themselves. The Eight of Cups is walking away. I've had enough of this. I'm walking away from it. We're seeing more and more Republicans breaking ranks from him because of his actions, because of his selfish actions, and treating people, othering people, not including everyone, but othering people. I think what I'm getting here is, while I'm sure these warrior dividends will be appreciated by the military, at the end of the day, it's too little, too few, too late. Because your reign is coming to an end. The king is dead. That's the king. He's dead. Long live the king. People are abandoning ship here because of your selfish actions and the fact that there's so many people that need help, but all you do is you focus on the people that you feel are loyal to you. The House Republicans, and then finally the card underneath it is the Nine of Wands. We're basically coming to the end of the battles. That the actions and the fighting, we're tired, and it's time for a change. Trump, the warrior dividends will be appreciated, but it's not going to last in the long term. The Republicans voted to advance their own health care reform to the Senate. I don't think it's going to survive the Senate. I think it's probably going to die in the Senate. They're going to force a House vote on extending the ACA credits for 3 years. I had the privilege of watching a 5-minute Mike Johnson interview after they've advanced their healthcare initiative. And it's just, I've rarely wanted to punch my TV more than I did when I was watching that smug SOB talking about how the Democrats don't want to fix anything. It's their problem and we're fixing it, and this is going to give more people more options and better options. And it's just, no, I'm sorry. It's just not. And for those of you out there that may find yourself struggling to make ends meet because the Republicans are cold-hearted bastards who decided that you don't need health care, I am so sorry. And I don't have proper words for, I don't know what you're going through, but oh my God, I feel so bad. And this is not the way to do it. At least, there's a couple of moderates that want to at least extend the subsidies. I think Mike Johnson said only 7% of the people get this, are impacted by the Democrats' subsidies. We're doing things to help 100% of the people. It's like, yeah, but those 7% are the ones that need the most help, Mike. Damn it. Why is that so hard for you to understand, Mike? These people need help, and you're just so willing to just kick the help away from them. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyways, that's my reading. I'm just going to throw this up real quick tonight so you have something to kind of hold you over until the next reading comes out. Anyways, I hope you have a great night, folks. I truly appreciate you. Hang in there. We're going to get through this. Let me give a quick shout out to Gail Meach. Gaellemeach. Gail Meach. Anyways, thank you for everything. My 3 cats, Anakin, Dolce, and Vanille, say hi. So, hi, you guys. Hope you're having a great day. And 7 of Cups, I hope I didn't butcher that name too bad. Your name or the names of your kitties too much. Sometimes these things are a little tough for me to decipher. And then Patricia, thank you so much, Ladyfish, for another kind contribution to the channel. You have definitely brought a lot of happiness and joy to the comment section and to Dave and I. So we truly appreciate you. And a card for the rest of us. Oh boy, there's that 5 of Pentacles. Don't worry, we're out in the cold. There's a lot of us out in the cold right now, and we want to change. We're gonna go back inside soon. This is coming to an end. So hang in there. We're gonna get through this. Do the best you can until between now and November. Anyways, folks, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.